What's up, sports fans? It's your man D back. Speak your mind, sports talk. All right, Canelo Alvarez, Anthony Joshua, biggest names in boxing, back-to-back action, baby. All right, check it out. So, according to Coppinger, let me move this banner out the way. According to Coppinger, yeah, Canelo Alvarez, Caleb Plant going down in September. And then the very weekend after that is going to be Joshua Usyk on the 25th. Monty Brown up first in the building. What's good, Monty? This is what I do in the morning, Monty. I got a special guest. I invite one person on every morning, fam. And hell, I'm glad to see you. If you got time, Monty, you could be the special guest, fam. I would like you to come up here and kick it with me if you got time, bro. If you know, I know you're a busy man, dog. Busy man, school and killing it over there on your channel. I know you're a busy man. But if you do got time to come kick it with your boy, you're the special guest, man. You only got one on the show in the morning. All right, so back at it, man. Shout out to my bro, Monty Brown TV in the building. Shadow Boxing in the building. What's good? There he is. The man himself. Monty, what's good with you, fam?
What's going down, my brother D, man? I ain't nothing but the same old Monty, man. Ain't nothing changed, bro.
Oh, yeah, I know it. I just know you busy as hell. You know what I mean? And I stopped doing all that 20 people on the panel jazz. I just really invite one.
Exactly, bro.
And then let's kick it. You know what I mean? But I see you in here, so you the special guest, dog.
What's going down with you this morning, bro?
Hey, man, you know, got my mud, got my little bleeder, and we get ready to get it
in. No doubt.
Yeah, but I think this shit, you know, okay, so I seen the report from Coppinger's where I first seen it, the 18th of September for Canelo and Plant. But I think it's perfect. I think it's perfect time. Of course, we know Canelo's going to fight in September, May and September. Those are his dates. That's when he wants to fight. So we knew that if it was going down, it would go down in September. However, to have the two biggest names in boxing back to back, it's good for boxing, you know. I don't care if people like Joshua or whatever, but he's definitely the second biggest name in boxing, at least concerning the money. You know what I mean? And so for the boxing world,
well, I ain't gonna say, but if not number one, like I always tell people, I didn't mean to cut you off, my bad. But
no, do your thing.
I got nothing but respect for Anthony Joshua, like I always say. Only thing, my problem with Joshua was the Wilder situation. But I always tell people, bro, you can't have the heavyweight division where it's at without Anthony Joshua. That's just a fact. You got to get credit where credit is due. He helped bring the heavyweight division back, put 80,000 people in the seats. You know what I'm saying? Like Anthony Joshua, and he can fight, bro. And you can't knock his resume or a situation. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, that's why I say, man, people got to start getting credit where credit is due.
For sure. And, you know, here's something else that people hate. Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. Because, see, here's the thing. Wilder is solely responsible, in my opinion, for bringing heavyweight boxing back to America. But America being one of the biggest markets worldwide, you have to give them both credit. Like, these two guys drove the heavyweight division back. And Joshua played his part for sure because he's a UK heavyweight, but he became the biggest, you know, this biggest name in the sport. Bro, like these two guys, they brought, and then they're back and forth, whether the fight happened or not. When your name, it's like anybody name that's mentioned with Pacquiao at 147 right now, they the shit. That's why they want to fight Pacquiao. So when you get a name like anybody mentioned with this name Joshua, mentioned with this name Wilder, at that point in time, you were going to be, you know what I mean? You're going to be talked about just by being mentioned with these guys. Wilder is what brought Fury back to fame. It's not like people didn't know Fury, but his whole interaction and fighting with Wilder, that's what brought him back. So these are the two biggest guys right now, in my opinion, in boxing. And to get fights back to back like that, excellent, bro. Excellent. Shadow Boxing, what's good with you? Sergeant in the building, what's good? Coco the Don, what's good with you, Coco? Appreciate you guys. Sergeant says Usyk taking the belts home. I don't know about that, Sergeant. It's going to be a fight. I will say this. I think that people need to give Alexander Usyk more respect because he can box. I can't pick him in this fight, but I don't think that it's a fight that he can't win. I don't think it's like a BJS Canelo situation where I didn't see him winning at all. I think Usyk has a shot, but if I had to put a number on it, I'd say like 70-30 Joshua. What you think about that?
That's exactly what mine is. The exact same thing, right? And I'm gonna talk about this today. You got to look at Usyk, right, and look at his boxing skills. Like the dude can box, bro. Him at the heavyweight division, we all seen that. Yeah, he struggled, right, but nonetheless, he pulled the wins out.
Right.
So what he got to do is make it to that second half. What I
Mm-hmm.
mean? If he can force Joshua to work, right, if he could play like, okay, I'm a get in the inside, grab hold, because he more he got more energy than Anthony Joshua, and I respect Joshua, but you got to force Joshua to work and tire him out. So if you can get him past that second half, past the 6 or the 7, and then start trying to work on Joshua, bro, you give yourself a big chance. But with that being said, you still got to weather that storm of Anthony Joshua, because Joshua, he's faster than what people think. He's powerful, right? And Joshua, believe it or not, people don't like to give him credit. Anthony Joshua got a high IQ in that boxing ring. He got a high IQ. So if Usyk can force him to work, right, and weather the storm early, because you go get hit. You know what I mean? I'm quite sure they ain't gonna put a
You gonna get hit.
Yeah. The ring ain't gonna be that big. You see, if they put him in with a small ring against Derek Chisora, I'm sorry, Usyk, they gonna do the same with Anthony Joshua. So if he can weather the storm early, D, take the punches and try to wear him down wear Joshua down to the second half, I think he give himself a chance. But if he go in there and Joshua can catch him with something early and hurt him,
Yeah.
and give Joshua that confidence, or okay, you can't hurt me, and he start coming forward, then Usyk gonna be in trouble.
What's funny, dog? You say that, right?
Uh-huh.
About the ringside. Peep it out, right? Now, and I believe you may be onto something there, but peep this out. People gonna have to notice that because you had this ring that was 25 against Andy Ruiz. Now you come in with this small ring against Usyk. So
You heard me? Seriously, bro.
that ring was massive against Andy Ruiz, bro.
For real, bro.
But you're probably right. They probably will try to pick the smaller ring. I don't think he'll put a ring in there like he was fighting with Ruiz, because Usyk could use every inch of that ring on him.
Exactly.
Every inch of it.
It plays into Usyk hands better than Anthony Joshua. You feel me? So yeah. So that's gonna be a big key point, bro. But I do like Alexander Usyk, man. Like he's stepping up to the plate. He ain't like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Even Usyk, even though he retired, you got to look at Lomachenko. That whole little stable that Lomachenko daddy got, bro. Them boys, they was going, and I don't think he trained Usyk, but I know he was in the camp. But that whole Ukraine little stable, bro, they go after it, bro. They don't sit around. They don't play no games. They get after it. They try to fight the best. And like I say, man, I'm the type. I'm giving credit where it's due, bro. So I respect Usyk, bro. I respect him. He getting this opportunity, even though we know he wouldn't have got it if the Fury Joshua fight would happen. But nonetheless, he getting this opportunity, bro. I think he deserved it. Coming up from being undisputed, things of that nature. So,
which I think was messed up anyway, fam. Like I wanted to fight. Don't get me wrong, because I'm serious. I wanted to fight, but I do think that it's still messed up. Politics and all this, but it's still messed up because Usyk earned the right, just like Crawford earned the right, just like, you know what I mean. Any Cambosis, just like freaking Taylor to go fight Crawford. They earned that right if they earn the right, they earn the right. So I thought it was kind of messed up that Usyk had to step aside again, after the Pulev situation. But again, I wasn't complaining so much because my bias kicked in. I wanted to see full belt undisputed. You know what I mean? Sergeant says 60-40 AJ. Yeah, that's fair, bro. That's fair. Jerome Benjamin, what's good with you, brethren? What's good with you? Appreciate you. But Canelo plant now, those numbers I see a little bit further. I'm sorry, bro, but now I'm hearing mixed emotions about Canelo plant. I'm glad that we maybe get that it may be finalized, because I will admit this, and Bonnie, I don't hold no punches. I thought that the PBC and Allen, those guys were going to be a big hiccup in this fight with Canelo. You know what I mean? Showbiz, what's good with you, brother? What's good with you? I thought it was going to be a huge hiccup. You know what I mean? And I don't think I got to tell everybody to go subscribe to Showbiz the Adult. We probably all are. But definitely go check out my bro Showbiz. Good to see you, dog. 150 Dream Team in the building. I just feel like Plant don't have much of a chance, man. I never felt like, you know who I thought would give him the best.
I said they shouts out to Showbiz, man. What's going down, Showbiz?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I thought that Benavidez would give him the best fight. Of course, they didn't fight each other. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You too, dog. G-Man Boxing. What's good with you? What's good with you, G-Man? But what do you think, Monty? What do you think? Caleb Plant, Canelo Alvarez, how you think this going down?
For us to fight or just
the fight? Well, the fight itself. The fight itself.
Oh, well, man, listen. You know me, D. I stand on my ground, man. I think Canelo stopped playing. You know, I like the fight. I think it's a hell of a fight, right? Respect to Caleb Plant for stepping up. Well, I ain't gonna say stepping up to at least telling Al make it happen, because I looked at it like this, man. When Al, you can't sucker somebody like Canelo Alvarez into a 3-fight deal. Canelo being Canelo, you know what I mean? The biggest draw, him being him, like, bro, that's not how you, like, your first business encounter. If you do want to get Canelo to PBC, you know what I mean? That's not how you do it. You don't come in saying, oh, you're not going to get undisputed unless you sign a 3-fight deal. You know what I mean? Like, you don't do that to Canelo Alvarez. You got to come in with respect. And Al is my guy. You know that. Al is my guy. But at the end of the day, this Canelo, bro, he bringing, like, whomever Canelo face, he getting the Canelo payday. You know what I'm saying? This is Caleb Plant's biggest opportunity. But for us to fight, I look at it like this, and I keep telling people these things, man. People keep talking about the hit and not get hit style. That's the style that bothers Canelo, this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? Oh, Dmitry Andrade, Billy Joe Saunders, now Caleb Plant, because they looked at what Floyd did, what Laura did. Listen, Floyd Mayweather walked to Canelo in that fight. Floyd didn't just move and use his legs here and there. Yes, he moved because it's Floyd, but at the end of the day, Floyd took it to Canelo as well. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't just a move. I want to outpoint you. Floyd walked Canelo down, pushed him back to the ropes. You understand what I'm saying? So you're not that style. I think that notion and that narrative, bro, that people trying to run with. Oh, he don't like fighters that move this and that. That ain't gonna be the style to be Canelo. That Triple G style. Yeah.
You know what I always say about that, Monty, is, and I've been saying this for years, bro. Okay. He may have more difficulty in the ring with guys that move well. It's just true. But he wins. You know what I'm saying? You guys acting like he loses. He lost to one guy that moved well, which happened to be one of the best that ever did it. So we can't count him. You look at the other guys that he fought that moved well, Erisland, Lara, Daniel Jacobs, whoever you want to say. He won. Okay? So all of this, you know, these anecdotes about, oh, well, he has trouble with guys that move well. How much trouble are you having when you're winning these fights, fam? Exactly. He's figuring it out. So it doesn't even matter. 150 said Canelo smokes him. Justin Trouble in the building. What's good with you? Said D. Jeff, Money, the all-star panel. That's right. That's right. Yes, sir. Be good, everyone. All right. Thanks, Showbiz. Thanks. Appreciate you. Jerome Benjamin. He said, big bucks, 50 in the building. Yeah. Martin Ramos, mi hermano, what's good? Angel Gallios, what's good with you? What's good? Shout out to Monty Brown. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Money in the building. So, the way I see it is this, man. I have not, you look at their last two fights, right? And you got to do this. Or at least I always have to do this. I always have to look at guys, their last two fights. I don't care who's fighting. Caleb Truax, Billy Joe Saunders. Look at the guys' performances against their last two fights. Caleb Truax, Billy Joe Saunders. And then rate the two opponents. Caleb Truax and Billy Joe Saunders. This ain't looking good for Caleb Plant, bro. You understand what I'm saying? When you look at the last two opponents, when you rate the last two opponents, level of competition, you have to do that. And then you look at how the two fighters performed in their last performance, it's all X's for Plant and check marks for Canelo.
I mean, you can go back to the last 3 opponents. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, really. Fagan, Butts.
Fagan Butts, Mike Lee, E. Fresh, and Caleb Truex. You feel me?
Bro, it's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. And I just can't look. Caleb Plant, man, he doesn't look. You're not gonna crack this guy's chin. You're not gonna be the one. You know how you have this guy with this granite chin, and you'll get the other guy that's got this punch. Artur better BF. And then, that could be the guy to crack Canelo's chin. Gennady Golovkin could have been the guy to crack Canelo's chin. Caleb Plant, Caleb Sweet Hands Plant, he is not going to be the guy to crack Canelo's chin. And the problem is, if you cannot deter a fighter like Canelo, if you don't have enough to keep him at bay, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. I don't care about all of this movement and this, that, and the third. He's fun, guys. Did not Billy Joe Saunders have great movement? Some even say better movement than Caleb Plant. Did he not? Canelo found him. He found the target, bro. And the way Caleb Truax was pinning Caleb Plant on the ropes, don't tell me Canelo can't.
Man, Caleb Truax, Fagan Butts had a look.
Fagan Butts pinned him on the ropes a few times. Exactly, bro.
My thing is, when we look at him, right, and we look at the legs of Laura compared to Plant and even Billy Joe Saunders, Laura had the better legs at that time when Canelo fought him, right? So I'm telling you, bro, if you're going backwards against Canelo Alvarez, that shit not going to work, bro. You're going to have to stand your ground with Canelo, bro. That's why David Benavidez said, yeah, you can't do that. You're going to have to bite down and go balls to the walls with him, because once Canelo start getting to your body, bro, like Canelo was smart. He didn't master, I ain't gonna say he mastered the style to that point, but he's 30 years of age now, 31, if I'm not mistaken. The man has grown into, okay, I know to cut the ring and get to your body and sit you down. So if you think you fit a pity pat me and then go backwards, and you think the judge is going to score that round for you, that's why people, Canelo, he's already up 17, 13 rounds. They want to say all that. No. If you're trying to pity pat and he landing harder, cleaner shots, and you going backwards and Canelo coming forward, Canelo going to get the credit for being aggressive, and he landing the harder shots. So somewhere in that fight, Caleb Plant is going to have to sit down, and once he sit down, that's going to be bad news for him.
And he literally one of the biggest names. Any of these guys with that, are the biggest names in boxing, if they're not fighting another guy that's a big name, then they're pretty much going to get the credit. They're going to get the favor. With Canelo, he's probably going to get the favor against any damn body. But when you got a guy like, say, Joshua and Wilder and Fury, you know what I mean? It ain't really going to be no favor, I don't think, with the judging. It's going to be even Steven. But Canelo versus anybody, like, come on, bro. The favor is going to be in Canelo. I don't care. Like, we got to accept the politics. It is what it is. So just with that alone, I'm just saying Caleb Plant he has to be better than good. And I don't think he's good enough. I mean, look, let's just analyze what it is Caleb Plant can do. Like, okay, rate him on what it is he can do. Okay, so he moves well. But does he move well enough where Canelo can't cut him off? I don't think so, because Canelo's not one of these fighters that just follows you around the ring. You know what I mean? He cuts the ring off and he leaps into that body shot where you're trying to get right. He'll leap into that body shot, right? You got to protect for it, which means then you got to stop. At that moment you stop, he can get some work off. He's excellent at cutting the ring off. So Plant can move, but Canelo can cut the ring off. He can move with it. He doesn't punch harder than Canelo. I mean, I think we can all agree on that. Caleb Plant's no concussive puncher, so he doesn't have the punch power on Canelo. Now he has the dimensions on Canelo, but can he utilize him well? He surely didn't against Fagan Butts or Mike Lee or freaking Truax. So what is it that Caleb Plant does so well where we could say or entertain the fact, yeah, well, he can beat Canelo? I think that it's another Billy Joe Saunders situation. He'll have some success in spots. Canelo will beat on him and stop him.
So I look at it too. I look at it as, he got good legs. I want, my bro Keon, right? They tell me that, oh man, you don't get Caleb Plant enough respect. You just think it ain't that I don't give him respect. I like Caleb Plant, man. That's a 2012 Olympian. I ride for all my Olympics, but I'm going to be real at the same time, bro. Yes, he do got good. He do got some okay pop to where, okay, nobody's walking through him, this, that, and the third. But we also know that he got hand problems. You feel me? And I'm not saying that he's gonna have hand problems on that night. But if something was to go wrong, and we know Canelo got a chin, bro. So
Yeah.
if you get in there, you hit Canelo with a shot that end up hurting your hand, like you said, he had a hand injury in the Caleb Truex fight. Well, I'm not saying that it didn't heal, but we all know going back into this gonna be your toughest training camp that you ever had. This is the biggest stage. This is the lights that you never seen before. You never been on this stage. You feel me? So you go in there and you have them hand problems against Canelo Alvarez, and you say, "Oh well, I'm trying to just get through and this, that, and the third." Man, Canelo not going for that. He's not going for that. He's coming to hunt you down, bro. And I look at Caleb Plant. Like I said, Caleb Truex can get to you, bro. If Usyk can get to you, because in that second half of that Usyk fight, it was getting ugly for him. If he can get to you, you telling me Canelo Alvarez is not going to get to you, bro?
Right.
Come on now.
Right. And Usyk, man, Jose Usyk, this guy, he's not an elite fighter, bro. You get ready to go in the ring with an elite fighter. You know what else, too? What you was saying about that hand, piggybacking off that, Monty, is that another thing you didn't hear about it is surgery. See, remember, Haney had the hand injury, right? But eventually he had surgery, which means the hand was repaired. So you heard the injury with the hand, but you never heard anything about surgery with Caleb Plant. That's a problem. That's a problem in any sport. When you got this nagging injury and you don't get it repaired because you really can't take the time off to get it repaired, you might have to lay off too long. So this is probably what Plant's whole deal was. That's important, bro. Because if that thing goes at any point in that fight, 5th round, 6th round, now you with Canelo and you a hand down? Oh, my goodness, bro.
Uh-huh.
Mike from Boston said Canelo stops him easy. G-Man says Canelo knocks Plant out. Question mark in the building. What's good? What's good? My bro Will, I see y'all there, Will. He said D Showbiz. Oh, I'm behind. And Showbiz took off. I like it when he stopped by, though. It's going to be a clear win for Canelo, or he stopped. Yeah, that's another thing. Flame on 24. Hey, everybody go check out my man Flame on 24. Got the music, not boxing. It's the music, and that shit is fire. So go check out my man Flame on. What's good with you, Flame on?
I'll go check him out after this. See what he did.
Oh, yeah. Y'all check out my man down in Texas and shit. So he's got some fire-ass music, no doubt. So I tell you, man, damn, I just lost my train of thought. I forgot what I was getting ready to say about Canelo Plant. That's all right. We got a lot to say about it. Seriously. Just the fact, I want to get on this too. The timing of it, bro. Like, look at this year, 2021. I started off earlier this year. Will in the building. What's good, Will? Let me catch up in the chat real quick. Mad Scientist, what's up? He said, when you fight Canelo, you're fighting against the tide from the judges, every event. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
You was talking about the hand surgery, D. You were saying about Caleb Plant hand. I don't know if you were done with that.
Yeah. I was. What's up, Rusty Tail? I just wanted to catch up with the chat. BK in the building. What's up, brothers? Jeff, what's good with you? Yeah, bro, that hand, if you don't get it repaired, bro, it's just going to be a nagging injury. Like football, anybody like, a hip pointer. A hip pointer could bother somebody for the whole season if you don't take the time to, get it addressed and let it heal. That could bother you the whole season. If you have any kind of lapse with that hand in whatever round, Canelo just going to take over. You can't have any handicaps against Canelo. You're the guy who has to pull it off. It's not like people going to say, Well, I wonder if Canelo can pull this off. No, it's the other way around. I wonder if Plant can pull this off. You know what I mean? Can Plant pull this off? And just like Mad Scientist said, like, bro, you're going to be fighting against the judges. Again, this is one of those things. Let's keep it honest. Canelo's going to have the favorable judges. So you're not going to get an easy decision over Canelo, Caleb Plant. You're going to have to beat this guy like 9-3 rounds with a knockdown. And they might give you a split decision. You know what I'm saying? I got to be honest. Hey, Canelo is my guy, but you know the judge is going to go his way in a fight with Plant. Plant ain't going to make this sport no money. That's what it's all about, really, guys. It's about which one of these guys are going to make the sport the money. Well, we already know who's making the sport the money. And when I say the sport the money, yeah, he's lining his pockets with money. But what you guys got to understand is sanctioning bodies, promotional companies, networks, management, they all get a percentage of that big purse number he got. So he's making the sport roughly 30 million plus a fight. With Plant, 3 plus, no. Judging is going to be in Canelo's favor because he's making the sport money. So we just have to accept that as boxing fans. So Plant, he's already in an uphill battle. That hand situation, I think that's why they're trying to get as much as they could get. And I don't mind that. I'll tell you guys that. Let's talk about that, Monty. I'll tell you guys, I don't mind Plant getting or attempting to get as much as he could get out of this fight. Because it essentially could be his last fight. It could be his cash out number. What's he gonna do after he loses to Canelo? He can't beat Benavidez. I think Benavidez beats Plant. I think Callum Smith beats Plant. I always did think Callum Smith beat Plant. I don't know about BJS, but what do you think, Monty? What does he do after he loses this fight?
I think it's still he gonna continue to fight, right? Like it's Canelo, it'll be his first loss. Assuming
Yeah,
he
it will
loses,
be
it'll be his first loss. But like I say, I was around the $7 or the $8 million mark because I knew when they got the little one fight deal situated, I'm like, you know, I know he said he wanted 10 things of that nature, but if it went on his own, I feel like 7 or 8 would have been, you know, right around the area. You're going from 750,000 to 7 or 8 million. Can't complain about that. But I look at the situation now that's going to be on Fox pay-per-view, and it's going to be, you know, I think I'll do it like this. That he always get your, like Canelo getting the biggest upfront money that he ever got. It's going to be his biggest guarantee out of everybody he fought. So that let you know his money going to be straight. But with someone like Caleb Plant, you know, Al getting him somewhere around 2.5 or 3 million guaranteed. But on the back end, you pull in at least about 35% of the pay-per-view, which will be probably more than the 10 million that you were looking for, depending on what the numbers do. So, you know, I never knocked him standing on this 10 million, right? Because, you know, when you fight Canelo, the money is going to be there. But I just don't want you to overprice yourself. You feel me? And don't let the opportunity pass you by. That was my whole thing with him, D. Don't let your opportunity pass you by. You work your ass off to get to this point. This is your biggest fight of your career. Like you said, he can fight Benavidez and fucking Cholo back to back, and you won't make a Canelo payday. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, I feel like him standing his ground for the 10 million, and now, you know, they working out it seems like they working out the last little kinks and things of that nature to see what all is going to go into the contract. So, you know, I feel like he gonna get the 10 that he's looking for, and he probably get a little extra, bro. Depending on how big the numbers do and what percentage that Al bargain for you. We know Al get you a good fucking percentage whenever he go out there and go to bet for you. So I feel like I think both of them coming out on a good situation. I think both of them gonna be happy when it's all said and done and give us, you know, undisputed at 168. And hopefully somebody can come out the winner.
Facts. Hey, I buy houses in the building. What's good? My bad. Correction. My bro Flame on Duval, Florida. I don't know why I said Texas. Flame on. I don't know. I'm bugging. Anyway, Florida, FA. All right, Mad Chad in the building. What's good with you, Mad Chad? Respect to you, brother. Miguel Robles, mi hermano. What's good with you? Dead Game, boxing in there. There you go, Dead Game. I see you out there, fam. Tony Boswell, what's good, my brother? Yeah, man. Well, I'll say this, man. Artur better BF. Dmitry Bivol. I'm sorry, guys. If it's not those two names right there, one of those two names, I don't think we'll see Canelo being upset. No, Benavidez, no. I think he's too green. I think he's good, but I think he's too green. I just feel like if it's not Artur Beterbiev, if it's not Dmitry Bivol, and even more so with me, Dmitry Bivol, because I think he gets Artur, especially after that Adam Denis fight that I thought he would be Artur before that because, just stylistically. But after the Adam Denis fight and the difficulties, these layoffs are no good for Artur Beterbiev. He's no spring chicken. He's not young. And you can see these layoffs. When he's fighting, consistently, he does well. He's in the rhythm. But when he has these layoffs, they don't serve him well. And you can see that in the Adam Denis fight. I think this is like ripe picking for Canelo. It's the perfect time, for him to get at Artur Beterbiev. Dmitry Bivol, not so much. It's a dangerous fight for Canelo. But I think that those are the two guys that I would actually say, okay, Canelo could actually lose this fight, which is the fights that I love. Those are fights that I like to watch where my guy could actually lose the fight, right? I don't want to see all of these walkover fights. You know what I mean? But Caleb Plant, I don't see it, money. I don't see him being the Canelo stopper, At anybody at 168 that I give any chance to beat Canelo is Benavidez. I don't think he wins either. But that's the only guy that I can give any shot. Oh, you know what? Here's something that people might not want to hear it. Maybe Carlos Gongora. That dude, Carlos Gongora, I think he's over with Golden Boy.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, maybe Gongora. And I mean, like, as much chance as I give Benavidez. Not saying that either of them will win, but I would put, because that dude Carlos Gongora, he's long, he's tough as hell, he's resilient, bro. And he can box. He can take punishment too. You know what I mean? He can take punishment too. So, maybe Carlos Gongora, I'll put him there with Benavidez. I would actually like to see that fight. Why won't Benavidez go fight Carlos Gongora? Why don't they make that happen?
I don't know if they're going to make that happen or not. But I know he can punch. He got some pop, but he ain't beat no Canelo, D.
No. Neither is Benavidez. I'm just saying, I put Carlos Gongora there with Benavidez if anybody has a shot.
Because he beat my guy Ali Akhmadov. Though I ain't gonna lie, he was coming.
They beat him on good, dog.
And that was my guy. Like, man, him, we had a conversation. Like, I didn't see that coming. I won't lie to you. I didn't see it coming like that.
Me either. I picked Akhmadov to stop him in the 9th round, I think, in that fight. And Gongora came through that uppercut, man. That day, yeah. Wow.
I respect him. I respect him, though. But like you say, you gotta when you got power and you I think I know he's tall as fuck, but however tall he is, I know he could create some problems, but I think Canelo eventually get to him as well.
G-Man, that's hilarious. G-Man says at 168, Canelo will duck Belonga. Facts.
Man, please.
That's priceless, dog. Yeah, man. I want to see Belonga do something, but yeah, bro, I can't give anything for Caleb Plant. Now, Anthony Joshua, guys, Alexander Usyk, because that's a part of this too this morning. Biggest in boxing, back-to-back fight. So Anthony Joshua, Alexander Usyk. Here's something interesting. Who do you give more of a chance of winning? Caleb Plant or Alexander Usyk, Monty?
Alexander Usyk.
Yeah. So, for sure, man. I think, and this is no Anthony Joshua hate, guys. I actually think that Usyk could pull it off. I'm picking Joshua. Let's be clear about this. I'm picking Joshua. And I'm picking Joshua by stoppage. Like, I think 10th. I'm old lucky 10. I'm going to go with 10th round again. Jamel, man. I picked Jamel for the 10th round stoppage. He almost got it done. That's when he had trouble. Did you pick 10?
10th round.
I picked 10th round stoppage, bro. And he almost had him. But I'm going to run with Joshua 10th round stoppage as well. I do think he'll stop Usyk. But I legitimately feel like 60-40 this fight, bro. Like I give Usyk as much chance, and this makes some people mad as well. I give Usyk as much chance to win as I give Pacquiao against Spence, which is a good chance, bro. So y'all did look 60-40, man. I'm being respectful here. But I just think Joshua wins 60-40. And the same thing I think with Spence. Spence might even be 65-35.
Drop an extra 5.
But yeah, a little extra 5 on it, you know. But yeah, dog, I think that he could actually pull this thing off because he could outbox Joshua. And if he could outbox Joshua and keep himself from getting stopped, he could pull off a decision. Now, here's the thing. I also think Joshua has judging favor. Just like Canelo. Because, again, it's a guy who brings boxing money. He bought $80 million into a fight without belts. You know what I'm saying? Think about that. So I think he, you know what I mean? So I think he also gets favorable judging against Usyk. So Usyk's going to have to, by decision, he ain't stopping Joshua. That I can't see. I don't see him stopping Joshua. So to beat him by decision, he's going to have to put in a very, very dominant performance. Or I don't think that they'll give it to him. It'll be a draw before they give it to him, which would build up another fight, which means even more money, right?
Yep. Even more money. As long as they keep Joshua as that champion.
Exactly. Fish. What's good with you, Fish? Fish said, really looking forward to this legit legacy. Fighter swapping leather. There's no walkover. Usyk is a legit beast with all the tools in the box. Great stuff. Can't wait. Yeah, for sure, Fish. I agree. Tony Boswell said 8-round stoppage. AJ makes Usyk snore. He makes her snore, put her right to sleep, ain't it, Tony? I feel you, dog. I buy houses. Usyk is trash. Come on, stop that, Joe. Really? Usyk is a beast, man. I think that dude can. Oh no, Joe, you bugging.
Former undisputed, bro. Won a tournament, fought the best of the best at cruiserweight. Then
Marius Briedis, I didn't mean to cut you off, Monty. Marius Briedis can box his ass off, bro. Usyk beat him. Joe, just go watch Marius Briedis. If you think Usyk's trash, okay, go watch Marius Briedis. He's a beast. Usyk beat him, and that fight was phenomenal. Now you gotta give Usyk his it's like he's like a bigger Lomachenko, man. This guy is nice. Is he nice enough to pull it off with AJ? Go ahead, Marty. Go ahead.
Yeah, and Marius Briedis, yeah, like you say, he was in that fight. Like he gave Usyk his toughest fight outside of the heavyweights. Like he gave him his toughest fight at the thing because when he went to beat what's my man name that beat Dorticos in the championship?
Damn, bro, I'm tripping.
Yeah. He made him. He took him out with ease. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Marius Briedis.
Nah, he beat him to go to the championship.
No. I'm saying. I was just gonna say Marius Briedis is clearly the second best there at cruiserweight outside of Usyk. He was clearly the second best guy. This guy could box, bro. And Monty, I'll take it a step further. I think that Marius Briedis was his toughest fight, period.
Yeah.
Tougher than Chance Witherspoon or Derek Chisholm. Because he was putting it on Usyk. He was giving it to him on the inside. Like that dude, bro. Leighton Evelyn, what's good with you, brethren? What's good? So, D, what chance you give Wilder to beat Fury? Man, come on, man. Stop that. We ain't talking about Wilder Fury right now, Leighton. You already know the answer to that. It's only one. But Fury ticking me off. You know what? Now that you bring Fury up, let me tell y'all something, man. This is a little off topic, but Leighton brought this up. Everybody knows my top 5 guys. I've never wavered. I've always told you guys. I got them all on speed dial. Jermell Charlo, Canelo Alvarez, Errol the True Spence, Teofimo Lopez, and Tyson Fury. But these two at the end, Tyson Fury and Teofimo Lopez, Both of these guys. I'm telling y'all right now, these guys been taking me off lately. See, I'm the kind of guy that will cut a fighter loose. I ain't gonna keep riding with them if they on some tomfoolery. With Teofimo Lopez, bro, he turning diva on us right in front of our eyes. And I don't care what anybody see. Teofimo Lopez may not want to, his fans, these diehards, these groupies, they may not want to accept this, right? These guys that really ride for him. My bro Punch Drunk may not want to accept this, but they turning diva on us, bro, right in front of our eyes. It's too much chitter chatter, and I'm not going to keep riding for that. Y'all going to pop on one day and say, oh, damn, D don't really rock with Teofimo. No, because I rock with boxing first. Tyson Fury also. I've been supporting this guy. I'm not going to keep riding with this foolishness, man. They better get their stuff in order because I can't do it. I used to be a huge fan of Tank Davis. I'm from the DMV. So if I cut Tank loose, these guys, they treading on thin ice, bro. I'm telling you guys, Tyson Fury and Tyson better have this damn fight with Wilder and move. I don't want to hear anything with this fight with Wilder. He's saying some things that, sound a little shaky to me. Let's not forget, this dude left boxing. He left us before. I'm a fan of boxing, which means he left us once before, right? He had all the marbles and he just left us high and dry. So he has the ability to do that again. And I'm not going for it, fam. Like, I'll cut him loose. Like, I'm not going to ride with the foolishness. But I can see a lot of foolishness going on right now with Teofimo Lopez and Tyson Fury. And I don't have to tell you guys. I'm pretty sure y'all know what it is. You know what I mean, Monty? You know what it is. Like, I just got to keep it real, man. Teofimo not pleasing me right now. It's on that diva nonsense, bro. Diva. I don't care where you fight him at, man. Australia, whatever. You better take it. What the hell? What's going on with this kid, bro?
And I got him knocking him out.
Yeah, easy win. Lee Selby buzzed this dude, bro. Kambosos can talk all of that he wants. Throw all these machine gun punches. His stamina is great. But Lee Selby buzzed you, bro. And Lee Selby cannot punch.
And I thought Selby won that fight. I thought he won me myself.
Who, Selby?
Yeah, I thought he won.
I think Kambosos edged it out. I think, but it was one of those fights like Mel and Castano.
Yeah,
it could have went either way.
Could have went either way. But
Kambosos went either way.
He looked a little surprised to me.
Man, Teofimo gonna stop this kid, no doubt in my mind. This is what people gotta ask themselves: is Kambosos Jr. or on level of Lomachenko or Colme or Nakatani even? No, he's not. He's simply not. He's not on level of those guys. So we know what's going to happen. Like, let's be real. I think people get to the point where, like, Teo, and I can understand right now with Teo, where they want to see this guy get popped or knocked out or something. Because I'm like this with the whole Kambosos Jr. situation. If you weren't going to fight him, bro, you should have fought Devin Haney. We shouldn't even be talking about this. If it was going to come down to you not fighting Kambosos Jr., you should have fought Devin Haney. Why did we go through all of this? If you're going to give up the IBF belt, you should have fought Devin Haney.
Bob Erm doing, bro.
I know that it's Bob behind it, right? But Senior too, though. Like, because remember, I talked to these guys, right? Like, come on, bro. Y'all making some moves where, look, I already gave Bill Haney. This is my thing. This is my thing, Monty. I already gave Bill Haney heat. But you know me, dog. I'm going to spread it around evenly. I don't discriminate. So I already gave Bill Haney heat because I said this. I asked Bill months and months ago. I asked him twice, matter of fact. Once we was on Julius Live, we was kicking it. 3 times I asked him on my live, on Julius Live, and we was over on Punch Live. And this was months ago. I was like, Bill, what's up with Lomachenko? No, I'm not worried about Lomachenko. Bob Arum said if we fight somebody like Javier Fortuna, back then Javier was still in play. Javier Fortuna or Linares, that's enough, and we could get the. I said, all right, but if you fight Loma, he's a bigger name. Well, we're not worried about Loma right now. Okay, and Loma's not available, which at that time he was telling me that perfectly fine, 100% correct. But at the time that Javier Fortuna and Ryan Garcia backdoored Devin Haney and went to fight each other, Loma was right there available. Him and Devin was jaw-jacking at each other. Bob Arum just said, okay, we'll entertain that. And you didn't take Loma. You decided to take Linares because Bob Arum said, if we fight like Linares, bro, Loma's still better. But whatever. You have faith in Bob Arum. So you fought Linares instead of Lomachenko. So I gave Bill heat for that because scrap the Linares fight. He wasn't locked in. You were supposed to be fighting Javier Fortuna. This was in between time. That fight was not locked in. And he basically told me himself because Bob Arum said if I fight him, that'd be good for the Teofimo fight. But dude, if you would have fought Lomachenko, not only would you have knocked him out of contention to fight Teofimo again, because Devin would have beaten him. So Loma wouldn't even have been in the picture. And if Linares satisfied Teofimo fight, then Lomachenko damn sure satisfied Teofimo fight. So I gave Bill heat for that. But now I got to give heat on the other side. To Teofimo Sr. and Teofimo, what are y'all doing, bro? What are y'all doing right now? Like, I can't ride with that nonsense, bro. I really can't. I can understand them chasing the bag. And I've even taken up for that kid about that. Like, I'm not mad at him for chasing the money because the reality of it is Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, they're all, and even Lomachenko, they're all getting paid more than Teofimo. All of them. And he's sitting up here, but they're all getting paid more. So I wasn't really coming down on him for chasing the bag. But now you're making diva moves. When you was the main one talking about Lomachenko, diva this, that, diva that. Now you making diva moves, bro. Right before my eyes. And I'm not going to sit here and be one of these fans, these Teofimo fanboys to ignore it. I'm going to talk about it. This is what you're doing. We got to be real about this, bro. He's ticking me off worse than Tyson Fury because with Tyson Fury, it's somewhat expected. We know that he's a kook. You know what I mean? We know Tyson Fury's a kook. I knew that signing on to being a fan of Tyson Fury. I said, okay, this dude's a loose cannon, so I got to accept, the blowback that comes back from that because he's a loose cannon. With Teofimo, no, not so much. Tyson Fury's done enough in the sport prior to be a loose cannon. You're still on the way up. You can't start this diva action already. This is your first weight class. You're only 23. Yes, you accomplished beating Lomachenko, but you still have more to do. You can't turn into a diva already. What is with this?
Talk to him, D.
I can't rock with it, fam. I'm telling you, like the kid. What's up, Pete? Uncle Pete in the building. What's good with you? This kid's got to change it up, man. He's got to change it up and start doing the thing he's supposed to do. No, I didn't. No, I didn't, Leighton. I didn't bully Bill nothing. Ain't no bullying Bill Haney. Bill Haney's a soldier. He be out here going down for his. Ain't no bullying Bill, but I just used to run, Leighton. I just used to go at him about, like, people don't like to ask the tough questions and stuff. I ask the tough questions. Because if the fans want to know, guess who else want to know? I want to know. I want to know. So I just ask them what I want to know. Coincidentally, it just matches up with what everybody else want to know. You know what I mean? Bill, look, God bless Bill Haney because he makes himself available to the common man. I have much respect for Bill for that, dog. He comes around and talks to guys like us. I don't get to talk to Eddie Hearn. I don't get to talk to Bob Arum like that. You know what I mean? I'm not talking to Oscar, but I get to talk to Bill.
Facts.
So bless Bill. And me and Bill Haney cool in the fam, bro. He tells everybody and I tell everybody, hey, Nobi, that's my dude. We cool as hell. Yes, we go back and forth. That's what black people do. We go back and forth with each other. Me and Monty don't go back and forth with each other. That's my dude. That's what we do.
Plenty of time.
That's what we do.
Nobody seen this shit coming.
We I don't think not even us, Tony. Yeah, not even me and you. You know what I mean? But
If you tell me Money Brown, you know, man, 2021, what's the day? July the 21st. You and D Jefferson will be sharing the panel. You'll be on D show called. Get the fuck. I ain't gonna be
I
nowhere
on
on
that
D
bitch ass
Jefferson.
nigga
D Jefferson. You know, no nigga channel ain't no D Jefferson. Talk to me about no damn
Fuck
D
a D
Jefferson.
Jefferson.
Right.
The first comment. This is a true story, guys. Unrivaled Boxing Talk new member. Appreciate you, Joe. Appreciate you. Miami J Kid. This is a true story. The first time I heard Monty say D Jefferson. D Jefferson? Fuck a D Jefferson. Tell that nigga suck a dick. That was the first thing I ever heard him say. I was like, God damn, bro, what the hell? I came with respect. Man, fuck that, man. Well, we was on some wild shit back then. And then I was with those rolling with that knucklehead Black Horseman back then.
Right.
That was telling all kind of lies, and him and Al TVA, man. They I ain't even gonna lie, man. They had me going on some bullshit. They was telling some lies, but that's another thing. But Mark, appreciate you, new member. Okay, Miami Kid J in the building. He said, I like Teofimo too, but you gotta call it how it is. The way they're moving right now is not cool. Nah. The only thing for him to redeem himself would be to smash Lomachenko. Yeah, exactly, bro. I can't support the way they moving right now. They moving soft, bro. Like seriously, Teofimo moving soft. And punch mi hermano, my man. You gotta call it, Punch. You gotta call it. Cause I know you sit down with Senior and all of this. You gotta call it, Punch. Come on, man, call him out on it. If it was Bill doing it, Punch, you'll call him out. You know, Senior, come see me, man. You've been over here before too. Come talk to the brother. If there's some things I'm not understanding, Senior, come clear it up. Right? Come clear it up with your boy D Jeff. Because I done talked to you a lot of times too. Bill, come talk to me. Come talk to me, Senior.
I seen the video of Punch. He halfway did it. He ain't go all the way in, but he
was too light with him. You seen it, man.
He halfway did it.
Yeah, come on. If that was anybody else, Punch would have went full fledged. He was a little light on them about it, bro. You gotta ask the tough questions. I bet you look. Teofimo Senior not afraid to make appearances either. But we've talked before. Senior, come talk to me. That's all I'm gonna say. Come talk to me. Because I'm gonna ask him the tough questions. Like, bro, what y'all doing? Like, come on, fess up. Let me hear it. Give it to me. If you can make sense of it, I'm cool with it. But I can't make sense of it right now. Maybe you can clear it up. I don't know everything that's going on behind the scenes. But right now,
I tell you, yo, my son, they try to get us to go to Australia, D Jeff. Let me tell you. Do you know what happened to Manny Pacquiao when he went to Australia? Fuck that, D. Fuck, we're in the driver's seat over here. Fuck a Cambosa, fuck a belt, the IBF.
Manny Pacquiao was fighting the middleweight, Senior. He was fighting
doesn't matter, D. You know what?
Teofimo's the middleweight.
Let me tell you, D. They don't like my son because he's a Latino, man. IBF don't fuck with Latino.
You know better than that.
You,
I'm Latino.
No, D, I'm telling you. When the last time you seen a Latino hold that IBF like my son, D? Tell me.
Yeah, I know, man. I'm not trying to hear none of that. And I tell him, like, bro, you got to come clean. What's the move? Look, I think that I said this too. Forget about Loma. I said it shouldn't even have been Loma here. When Senior shook Bob's hand, Chant Ross, what's good with you, brother? When Senior shook Bob's hand, and I was like, okay, we can do that. I was like, oh, come on, bro. Are you serious? I was upset as soon I was watching that live when he did that. I was like, oh, come on, man. Are you serious? I was like, you know what? This is some BS. I said, he should be fighting Haney. After Cambosos, if you stand at 35, you should be fighting Haney. Because I said this also, despite of what other fans thought. I said, if he moves up to 140, I don't care about the Haney fight. So be it. He fought Cambosos, he moved to 140, so be it. I wasn't going to hold that against him. But if you're fighting Cambosos and you're going to stay at 135, you should fight Devin Haney, fam. We already seen the Lomachenko story. And yes, that fight warranted a rematch, But we ain't seen this Devin Haney chapter. You should fight Devin Haney, fam.
Yeah. But you know,
JoJo, real quick, JoJo, or none of that matters. Yes, JoJo fought for the Eliminator and all of that. Fans like, well, JoJo just no, that don't matter because he has the WBC franchise, so he can step in front of that. I just wanted to put that out there. So JoJo don't matter. He should be fighting Haney. Go ahead, Marty.
Yeah, Bob Arum, man. Like I tell people, Lomachenko is Bob Arum Golden Goose. He look at Lomachenko as his poster boy for top ranked things of that nature. So after the first fight, when Lomachenko came out and said he felt like Bob has played him and fixed the fight with judges, this, that, and the third, you know Bob was feeling some type of way. But he had to make amends with Lomachenko, bro. And that's why he went in there. He reconstructed the contract, gave them what they was looking for. But the deal was you getting in the ring with Lomachenko next. We gonna find a way to curb this Kambosos fight. You go say you got COVID. Like I said, I give him the benefit of the doubt, but like I say, things look suspicious. You know, we go use this, and after that, you know, drop the IBF. Who gives a damn about the IBF? It ain't this. I'm saying this Bob Byrne talking. It ain't nothing but another sanctioning body taking money out your pocket. You got the WBO. You and Loma are the fighters. This, that. You know, that's the in our reality, right? We know Loma and Tio is more competitive. So they look at it as that sense, oh, well, the people won't get mad. You know, it's only George Kambosos, right? It's only George Kambosos. So you and Loma, they'll overlook that. But it's Bob Arum compensating Loma. He's not really compensating Teofimo. He's compensating Lomachenko, bro, to get back in Loma good gracious and to make Loma happy, bro. That's what Bob doing. And now he wanted Teofimo. He got Teofimo. And that's what Bob doing, bro. It's him. Like, he not going to let Teofimo fight Devin Haney. I think Tio fighting, but he feel like, oh, well, if Devin come over here, I get nothing out of it. It's all about Bob. Bob want to fill up his coffers, you know, and like Bob the type of cat D that get buried with all his money, bro. You feel me? So he want to keep everything in house as well. So he want to make Teofimo and Lomachenko too. He feel like that's what he want to spend it's what Bob want to spend his money on. And he feel like that's something that he will spend his money on. And that's what he go after, bro. And that's what we gonna end up with.
That fool is like anybody else. Just like Floyd is doing with Tank. The risk. He knows that Devin Haney could outbox Teofimo and take those belts, and then now they are gone away from top rank. Y'all think Bob don't know that?
Right.
He knows it's a chance for that to happen. And so, just like he did with Lomachenko the first time, because regardless of what Bill or anybody else said, because I debunked it a long time ago, it was Bob and Suleiman, right, that concocted this whole franchise belt situation. It had nothing to do with ducking Devin Haney. Lomachenko didn't know anything about it. It was Bob and Suleiman, so that Suleiman could collect sanctioning fees off of two champions, and Bob Arum could keep those belts in-house, lead Teofimo right to Lomachenko. Now, no matter who wins, the belts still stay at top rank. That's what all of that was about. It was never about ducking Haney and all of that nonsense. Haney gave up his rights to Lomachenko when he signed the fight with Abdulayev. He cut all ties to Lomachenko then, right? So it was all about Bob Arum keeping those belts in-house. Bro, and y'all go back on my doggone, I said this months ago, last year, almost a year, I said this, right? Bob Arum is a 60-year snake in this business, bro. He's going to get what he wants to get done. It's a reason I stay on Bob Arum's neck. I'm not giving Teofimo Sr. and Teofimo any leeway on this, because just a couple of months ago, you guys was preaching to us about the snake Bob Arum is. So you just got in bed with the snakes. That's all you did, because you knew. It's not like anybody had to tell you he was a snake. You guys were just telling us a couple of months ago. Don't everybody remember when Teofimo Sr. and Lopez was talking about how shitty Bob Arum was? Pardon my French. Do you guys not forget? So it's not like they had to have any warning about this guy. They knew. This is their decision, man. And I'm not riding with it. It's their decision, so it's clear. Like, if you see things clear, accept it for what it is and call it out how it is, man. Teofimo Sr. and Teofimo Lopez, y'all need to step it up and cut out the foolishness. That's how I'm calling it, fam. Bruce Goes, what's good with you, brother? What's good? I see y'all there. Angry Sam, I see your comment. You're exactly right, bro. I feel you 100%, Angry Sam. But yeah, bro, I can't support that, man. I can't support that. I don't know who brought up Teofimo, but y'all know how I get when it comes to Teofimo Lopez. And this one just wasn't a positive because I usually get like this. I go off about Teofimo. I'm on the protection mode, money. You know what I mean? And I'm going all in. But this time I had to go opposite with it because he's not doing right. He ain't doing right now. Not in my opinion. Willie Williams with the super chat. Appreciate you. Top of the morning, DJ panel and chat. Appreciate you, Willie Williams. I can't ride with the way they're moving right now, Monty. How about you? Am I bugging right now? Because you can bring me back to reality. Am I bugging right now on Teofimo, or am I calling it? Like, am I keeping it a buck? How you feel about what I'm saying? Right? How you doing?
You spot on, bro. You feel me? Can't happen one way and not the other. You know what I mean? Like I say, people get on Tank all day. Or he need to fight this fight and fight that fight.
Right.
Even though Teofimo has fought the top competition, that don't mean that you stop fighting the top competition. That don't mean that, okay, well, you know what, you've been doing this, so you get, nah, man, you got to continue on. Y'all still young as hell. Like I say, to me, D, this just to me. I don't know about everybody else. I'm not speaking for nobody else. But Richard Comey and Nakatani, I feel like Devin Haney and Gervonta Davis will beat them dudes as well. I just feel like, to me, they got to prove to me that they can beat Lomachenko. And I know they got to get in the ring and do it, but I feel like they got to prove to me that they can beat Lomachenko. So I get T.O. that knock over them. But it still don't get T.O. the right, to start saying, oh, well, I did this and I get to move like this or I get to do this. Nah, man, the game is the game. The game is the game. If you want to be one of them greats that you say you're going to be, or I'm going to show people I'm going to be Floyd, I'm going to be Pretty Boy Floyd. I'm not going to duck this fighter, duck that fighter, this and that. And like I say, Lomachenko is still a hell of a fight. I don't take nothing away from it. Yes, it's a hell of a fight. You feel me? But like D said, if you wasn't going to fight my man Kambosos, what's the use of sitting around, wait and killing the time to get all the way to, the fall time to make a fight out,
bro?
You know what I mean?
Make a Lomachenko rematch. That's BS, bro. I'm sorry for cutting you off, bro, but that just burns me up, bro. Like, you wait to make a lower rematch? No, sir, bro. We wasted all of this damn time, bro, and you could have signed up to fight Devin Haney.
And I know people gonna be in the mix of, well, it was COVID. He was gonna fight him, but COVID. Well, listen.
That's crap, bro.
Yeah,
we didn't even need to see Devin Haney Linares, to tell you the truth. If it was going to be this, we didn't even need to see Devin Haney Linares. We could have seen Devin Haney Teofimo if you weren't going to fight Kambosos Jr., bro. Cut it out, man. Cut it out. Because you can't argue about money or nothing right now. You took the purse bid, right? So you can't argue about money now. Like, they're getting too divish, man. When you get the things you want, but you still start making demands, that's diva. This is what you accuse Loma of. You're being not only a diva yourself, but a hypocrite, man. Because this is the type of things you accuse Loma of. You got your demands. You got your money. Not only did you get your money, let's analyze this a little deeper. Not only did you take the purse bid and get your money, but you also got Bob Arum to react and give you a better contract. You getting like Ryan Garcia now over there, Golden Boy, where he cried and begged and asked for all of this, and Oscar gave it to him, and he still wanted to complain. I called him a beaver. You're doing the same thing. You're doing the same thing.
Don't point the finger like that.
Hey, man, you doing the same goddamn thing, bro. What's wrong with these kids, bro?
That's that Denzel point, dude. That's that Denzel point.
Oh, man. All right, bro. Look, I got to get out of here. It's an hour. We passed the hour. Hey, man, it's always a good time with my man, Monty. I go on and on. But, hey, appreciate you guys, man. Monty Brown, you got any last words for us, brother? Tell them what people where to find you. Instagram, YouTube. Let them know where to find you, bro.
Follow me right here, man, on Monty Brown TV right here on YouTube, and follow me on Instagram at Monty_the writer, man. We do good work on Instagram as well, and we show every fight every Saturday night, no matter how big, no matter how small, pay-per-view. The low budget of the lows. Come on, y'all need somewhere to watch the fight, man. Continue supporting my bro D Jefferson. He do a damn good job, because ain't no way in hell I'm giving y'all no show this early in the morning. But that's just me, though. But I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all keep growing and keep shining. I appreciate you, D, my brother.
I appreciate you sliding through, man. And y'all know how I always in this thing. For the love of sport. Oh, before I say that, let me rewind. Canelo Alvarez, Anthony Joshua, back to back. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. I love how it's set up. Shout out to my bro Flame on 24. Y'all make sure y'all get over there and check them out. That game, peace to you, brother. But yeah, man, I love it. Back to back, two biggest names in boxing. Good action. I hope Coppinger is right and everything goes through smoothly, and we get this fight on the 18th of September with Canelo and Caleb Plant, man. And now, y'all know how I always end this thing. For the love of sports, let's talk about it. Peace.